Sunlight dapples through the vibrant forest canopy, illuminating a world teeming with life. A playful squirrel darts up a tree, chasing its companion in a spirited game. In a tranquil meadow, a deer grazes peacefully, embodying the serene harmony of the forest. An acrid scent stings the nostrils as smoke fills the air, signaling unseen danger. Willow lifts her head, her dark eyes widening as she spots flames licking at the horizon. Panic spreads like wildfire, a ravenous beast consuming everything in its path. The forest becomes a maelstrom of fear and desperation, the animals fleeing their homes. On the riverbank, animals huddle in fear as smoke fills the horizon, the threat of fire looming. Professor Sophocles, an old owl, hoots softly, his spectacles gleaming as he calls for attention. "We must work together if we are to survive," Professor Sophocles declares. "There is a path, but it requires courage and cooperation." Hope flickers as the animals gather, a silent pact forming among them in the face of shared danger. Flames engulf the forest as animals scatter in terror, their silhouettes stark against the fiery sky. Bruno, a brave bear, uses his strength to clear burning trees from the path, his silhouette a symbol of resilience. Finley, a nimble fox, darts ahead, her eyes scanning for safe passage through the inferno. They exchange worried glances and determined nods, their courage unwavering amidst the smoke and fire. The animals emerge into a new clearing, their forms silhouetted against the backdrop of the burning forest. They pause, their eyes reflecting the devastation behind them and the hope of rebuilding ahead. A new community begins to form, stronger and more united than before. The scene radiates hope, highlighting the strength found in unity. High in the forest canopy, a crow perches triumphantly, a stolen treasure clutched firmly in her beak. A fox appears, eyes locked on the crow and the cheese, circling the tree with growing anticipation. "Oh, beautiful crow," the fox begins, his voice dripping with flattery. "Your feathers are so glossy, and your eyes shine like jewels." He continues, "I have heard tales of your magnificent voice. Could you grace me with a song?" The crow, puffed up with pride at the fox's flattery, forgets everything. She opens her beak wide to sing, and the cheese slips from her grasp. As she sings, the cheese falls from her beak and lands on the ground below. The fox seizes the cheese and swallows it whole. He gazes up at the crow with a sly grin, his eyes gleaming with cunning. "Thank you for the song, dear crow," he says. "Perhaps next time you will think before you sing." The fox vanishes into the dense undergrowth, leaving the crow defeated and hungry. Sunlight filters through the leaves as a deer grazes peacefully in the forest. A lion approaches, his well-groomed mane catching the light, exuding an aura of noble charm. The lion speaks, offering protection. "Greetings, gentle deer. I couldn't help but notice your solitary presence. I offer you my protection from the dangers of this forest." The deer remains wary, its ears twitching, but the lion's words begin to win it over. Days later, the lion and deer stroll together through the forest, their bond seemingly unbreakable. The deer feels secure, sharing stories with the lion, unaware of the subtle shift in their path. Unbeknownst to the deer, the lion is subtly guiding it away from safety. The lion guides the deer into a hidden grove, the leaves whispering secrets in the gentle breeze. The lion gestures, promising unparalleled safety and tranquility. The deer relaxes, nibbling on the lush grass, its muscles loosening in the serene surroundings. The lion's demeanor shifts, a predatory hunger gleaming in its eyes, the veneer of friendship shattered. In a shocking turn, the lion abandons its guise and lunges, revealing a predator's true nature. The deer, vulnerable and unsuspecting, is caught in a moment of devastating betrayal. The deer is unable to defend itself.
In the heart of the jungle, Mowgli races through the dense foliage, his laughter echoing through the trees. Bagheera observes Mowgli from afar, his gaze filled with worry. Baloo lumbers into view, scratching his back against a sturdy tree. Under the ethereal glow of the full moon, The wolf pack gathers at Council Rock, where Akela surveys his domain with ancient wisdom. A fearsome shadow falls upon the clearing as Shere Khan, scarred and filled with hatred, arrives to disrupt the peace. Bagheera and Baloo step forward, ready to defend their friend against the tiger's wrath. Shere Khan demands, "Mowgli must be handed over to me." Mowgli ventures into the heart of crumbling ancient ruins, where the jungle's embrace reveals secrets of a forgotten world. Amidst the decaying stones, Mowgli discovers an old weathered book, its faded illustrations whispering tales of humans. The discovery plants a seed of doubt in Mowgli's mind, questioning his place in the jungle. Mowgli sits by the riverbank, his eyes drawn to a distant human village. Children play and families laugh, stirring a deep longing within Mowgli. Baloo approaches, his voice gentle. "It's your choice, little buddy." Bagheera adds, "We can only guide you, Mowgli. The decision is yours." At the jungle's edge, Mowgli casts a final, sorrowful glance back at Baloo and Bagheera. With a heavy heart, Mowgli turns away, embarking on his journey toward the human village. Baloo and Bagheera watch Mowgli disappear, their expressions a blend of sadness and hope. Under the moonlit canopy, shadows dance as young Mowgli lies abandoned near a fallen tree. Bagheera, a shadow in the night, discovers the helpless infant. With a tender resolve, Bagheera gently carries Mowgli into the dense undergrowth. Bagheera arrives at the wolf den, where Akela surveys his pack with wisdom and strength. Raksha steps forward, her maternal instincts ignited as she nudges Mowgli closer. In the heart of the jungle, Mowgli, a young boy, laughs with his wolf siblings as they play. Together, they learn the ancient ways of the hunt, their bond deepening with each shared challenge. Akela's great voice cuts through the joyous scene as he announces, "Shere Khan, a fearsome tiger who hates humans, has returned to the jungle. I fear for Mowgli's safety and suggest he should return to the human village for his own protection." Bagheera moves gracefully along the overgrown path, while Mowgli struggles to keep pace, his bare feet padding softly on the earth. Bagheera attempts to explain the looming danger of Shere Khan, his voice a low rumble. Kaa descends silently from the canopy, his mesmerizing eyes fixed on Mowgli. Bagheera knocks Kaa away, saving Mowgli from his grasp. Sunlight filters through the dense jungle canopy as Mowgli walks alongside Bagheera. They encounter Baloo, a large brown bear who promises Mowgli a life of carefree fun. "Trust me, kid. Life with me is all about fun," Baloo declares, beginning to teach Mowgli the bare necessities. Mowgli laughs, reveling in Baloo's carefree attitude, while Bagheera watches with growing concern. King Louie, crowned with vines, storms through the ruins, Mowgli struggling in his grasp. He throws Mowgli onto a mossy altar, his demand echoing, "All right, man cub, time to tell King Louie the secret of the red flower. The fire. It will make me the most powerful creature in the jungle." Mowgli cries out, "I don't know any secrets. I don't know anything about fire." Bagheera and Baloo lurk in the shadows, whispering urgently as Baloo says, "Shh! Bagheera, over here! Looks like the monkey's got our little buddy." Bagheera hisses, "Keep your voice down. Baloo, we need a plan."
Mowgli, a whirlwind of youthful energy, soars through the jungle canopy, his laughter echoing through the trees. Bagheera, a sleek shadow, moves with silent grace beneath the trees, his concern a palpable presence. "Mowgli, don't stray too far. Remember Shere Khan is out there." Down the river, Baloo drifts along, his gentle hum weaving into the tapestry of the jungle's symphony. Mowgli's defiant cry rings out, "I can take care of myself, Bagheera. Watch!" Shere Khan paces restlessly in his dark lair, consumed by frustration. Tabaqui slinks into the lair, a cunning glint in his eyes. "I have a new plan to lure Mowgli into a trap." Shere Khan listens intently, his eyes gleaming with malice. Mowgli, Baloo, and Bagheera discover ancient ruins, now reclaimed by nature's relentless embrace. Baloo's curiosity ignites, his eyes widening with excitement as he gestures towards the mysteries within. Bagheera's sleek fur bristles, his senses alert to the lurking danger hidden within the crumbling walls. Mowgli's adventurous spirit takes hold, a wide grin spreading across his face as he boldly steps forward, leading the way into the unknown. Strange markings etched into the stone walls, an unsettling presence permeates the air. Mowgli swings through the trees, laughing, with Baloo lumbering along below. Bagheera watches from a branch, a concerned expression on his face. Baloo teaches Mowgli a new song about the joys of eating honey, while Bagheera tries to instill the importance of caution and awareness of danger. The scene establishes the contrasting influences in Mowgli's life. Mowgli, ignoring Bagheera's warnings, explores a crumbling, vine-covered temple. He discovers ancient carvings and hidden chambers. Suddenly, he stumbles upon a group of monkeys led by King Louie, who try to convince Mowgli to join their tribe and reveal the secret of fire. The scene introduces a temptation and a potential threat. Inside the temple, King Louie attempts to persuade Mowgli to reveal the secret of fire, promising him a life of ease and luxury. Mowgli resists, remembering Bagheera's warnings about the dangers of fire in the wrong hands. Baloo and Bagheera arrive to rescue Mowgli, leading to a chaotic chase through the temple ruins. The scene builds tension and showcases the loyalty of Mowgli's friends. Mowgli, Baloo, and Bagheera escape the temple, exhausted but safe. Mowgli realizes the importance of listening to his friends and respecting the laws of the jungle. Bagheera acknowledges Mowgli's bravery and resourcefulness. Baloo sings a modified version of his honey song, now including a verse about the importance of friendship and caution. The scene reinforces the episode's central themes and resolves the conflict. Mowgli, a boy raised by wolves, steps into an unexplored part of the jungle where the air is thick with the sounds of rain. He stumbles upon a village beside a river, its distress palpable. The monsoon-swollen river threatens to engulf the village as frantic villagers struggle to erect makeshift barriers. I watch Baloo's tales of aid echoing in my mind, a call to action. Mowgli races through the jungle, adrenaline coursing through his veins. We need to help the villagers. The river is going to flood their homes. Mowgli shouts, desperate. Akela responds, I agree to help, but be warned of the river's strength. Mowgli, Baloo, Bagheera, and the wolf pack arrive at the village, greeted by surprise and a glimmer of hope. Mowgli commands, Baloo, you and the wolves reinforce the barriers. Bagheera, rescue anyone caught in the current. I'll divert the water upstream. Mowgli treads upstream, his bare feet sinking into the soft mud. He spots a narrow channel, choked with debris, leading to a swamp. Understanding dawns in Mowgli's eyes as he realizes he can divert the river's water. Mowgli strains, sweat beading on his brow as he heaves a stubborn log from the channel. As the water recedes, the setting sun casts an orange glow, signaling salvation. The villagers erupt in cheers, their faces etched with relief. Mowgli, you have shown us the true meaning of kindness and courage. You are a true friend to us all. Mowgli, surrounded by his animal friends, declares, we are all part of the same jungle. We must help each other. The village basks in the morning sun, a testament to harmony and newfound understanding. Faces etched with gratitude, the villagers gather to honor Mowgli and his animal allies. The river mirrors the sky, reflecting a bond strengthened by mutual respect and shared destiny.